This song is dedicated to the coronation of the Honorable of the Kingdom. Yes, sir. All right, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. We are back here again this morning. Like I said before, that will be coming back shortly. Yes, my people, let's do this together. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Yes, is anybody right there with me? Help us to share. I'm not sure there's a notification. There's no notification. So the only way you can actually assist us on this is by sharing and sharing and sharing. Let others know that we are here. Good morning to you all. I salute my Naija Wash family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Tuesday to you all. Happy new week once again. Happy new month once again. Today is just 2nd of November. Salute help us to share. Let others know we are here. There's no notification. I promise you, there's no notification. Let's do this together. Okay. Yes, please help me to share. All right, my people, we are going to talk about Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakweno holding. So I know say our brother Albert came out yesterday with other evidence to allege him as a land grabber. And many others. There are so many names here that will be mentioned today. Okay. But I want you guys to settle down to watch this because when the information comes to us like this, like we have always said before, we don't cover anything. We say it as it is. So I want you guys to watch, listen, and pass your own judgment on the comment section. Okay, it's supposed to share. I don't know what's happening, but I told you guys just now we're going to be here. We don't have enough people watching right now. Okay, let me see if anybody is with me in the comment section. Okay, yeah, Prince Edos, good morning to you, sir. Susie Campbell, good morning to you. Mary Kimande, good morning to you. Sunday Success, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us right now. Yes, I'm wondering why there's no notification. Anyway, yesterday we were very busy. Like I've always said before, we are entitled to only 3 notifications a day. So obviously we have exhausted all our notifications yesterday and today already. Yes, because after 12 o'clock last night, we were still live. So all our notification is already exhausted. So anybody who join us right now, you need to refresh by visiting Naija Wash by yourself. Yes, to know if we are live. A lot of people like to follow us while we're on live like this so that we can interact. I can respond to your comments straight away. Why some people like to watch it later on, so it depends. Whatever anybody likes, that's fine. That's not a problem. But please help us to share. Have you shared? If you have shared, let me know in the comment section, because some people might just be watching you now, they don't share. Let me know. Did you copy this link and share to your platform? Many people, I bet 90% is a no. They are not sharing, but we must have that consecrated person that always share your videos. They, no matter what they would, because what they are doing, they are not doing it for people to see them. They are doing it for God. They will always share your video. But you have that people, no matter how you talk from morning to night, they will never, ever, ever share your video. You hear the talk, they go, they look, you go say, lie, and no go ever share. Remember, everybody need each other to grow. Area day where you go still need people. You go cry. Nobody go listen to you. That's all life be. That's why I love this life. When you are treating people wrong, be careful, because life is just ups and down. It's just, I don't know how to put it on. Anything you can do to support your brother, always do that. If you cannot support, yes, within your heart, oh, I cannot do this thing, or I for lie do. Don't be say you will fit, you don't want to do. And that person in need them, you go get a B. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, Susie Campbell, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. I trust you and I believe you. Thank you. So let's listen to this. Our brother came out last night about Obaze, Allege, Comrade Stanley, and many others of land grabbing. Before that, I would like to play just 1 minute of about Obaze's video for you guys to understand what we are talking about here. Then we move to Comrade Stanley Obaze and listen. So let me put this one on here.
Hey, avec mauvais sauvage. We don't catch people. We don't see catch another land grabber. Anywhere they watch us from, my name now about Obaze. Person don't already come. Cry, come meet me this evening. I done a series of complaints from that Iguomo community.
As we know, say Iguomo community, and then I come Stanley Osakonoko where they come from. And Comrade Stanley Osakonoko, they don't talk on so many times, say in do vice chairman for that Iguomo community. Yes. So, and this one where our brother Albert Obaze can reveal, so it shock everybody. Shock everybody. But I go like we could listen to this because only 1 minute I go play for the video. Then we'll move to Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakonoko. Because the only reason why I play this one, I want to understand where they come from,
Where people they complain every day. Oh, I beg, make una share this video. Anywhere Stanley day, make una invite him. Make it come listing. I beg, Stanley, say you be member of Consign Edo Youth Against Land Grabbing. Una create office for una self. The time when me and Osakonoko dey talk, maybe I for call am for phone. Like I say, how far now, what did they go on for your community? See somebody, they don't cut person handle as you speak now, the person dey hospital. I beg, make you resolve this matter since na your community. The last time we went to see for Edo GIS, now they always preach the mature, I greet him for Edo GIS. He boof me, begin to insult me. I said, why you they insult me? they insult me, say who me be, me not small boy for the town. If you say me quack me not small boy. I said, Now see your forums me you can't do for here. I also make I highlight you. But from the way it contain the verse, it shows say that matter of Ohe of Okoromi when I not join them, I don't know who give them the contract to worry Ohe. So but because we not join them.
Okay, that's it. All right. I want you guys to understand where we are coming from. All right. Good morning once again to every one of you. Thank you very much, Sunday Success, for sharing. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you who shared as well. And those of you who could not share, I still appreciate you. Somehow, someday, you will still share my video. Thank you very much, my people. Let's do this together. Listen to Comrade Stanley Sazos Akunokode, his response to what Abat Omaze said, because his name has been alleged of land grabbing. Thank you, my people. Make we do this one together.
To the point, we need to go directly to the point of discourse this morning. And as far as we are concerned in our contemporary urban world, when you keep mute in the face of an alleged attack, it therefore means that silence is consent. So, and because of that, I need to come out to express my own opinion in respect to this issue. But first, I use what I fear most, what I respect most, and what I believe most to solemnly swear that all what I'm going to say here is going to be the honest truth and nothing but the truth. I cannot be cowed into fighting a cause that I know nothing about. Even if you want me to be part of the cause, I should be called upon. Then I will know if I will be involved or not. But trying to pass through all corners just to cow me or pressure me into it, I will state it categorically clear that I am not a sacred cow. Now, yesterday I was on a live video. I know where all this is coming from. I actually know. It still borders on leadership tussle in Igbomo community. Leadership tussle in Igbomo community. I never knew since yesterday, but as at this morning by 4 a.m., I already deduced what is going on. And I want to state my own part of the story. I have never come out here on social media to deny the fact that I was not the vice chairman. In fact, anybody who comes to say he's a vice chairman, the person heard from me. I was the one who said I was duly elected into the position of vice chairman in the Igbomo community after the elders came to beg me for more than 2 weeks that I must run for the position. That was how I emerged as the vice chairman. Not through the back door. In fact, as we speak, for those who wants to get details, go to the DSS office today, go to the commissioner office today, go to the state government office today. They recognized our presence in that particular regime. As at yesterday evening, while I was on the live video, thanking those who actually organized the social media conference. The truth of the matter is, when somebody does what is right and you know the thing has light, certainly you must applaud. So various interest groups, maybe some persons thought that I will not be part of that, owing to the fact that we have some pockets, grievances in our various hearts and minds in respect to what we did in the elections and what is expected after the elections. But this same set of people came out publicly to say what they did for the elections was purely from their heart. They were not expecting anything. It was only Osagunopoli who said that I was actually fighting for stomach infrastructure. Let me not digress. Now, so while I was hailing it, somebody drew my attention that there was a video going on in Abakabaze's page in respect to an alleged land grabbing activity involving Osakuna. I said, what? So I took her time to listen, and I have to call with intervention of commenters who were insisting that crave the indulgence of Osakuna. Let's hear his own part of the story. Despite that, I was still limited from discussing in that discussion. But I deem it fit today to come out to express my full opinion in respect to what actually transpired on the said land. Truth to my heavenly Father, I don't even know anything in respect to that transaction. Now look at what happened. In fact, that said caller, the who said he's the owner of the land, I have not even met him. In the video, in the audio played by the man, he said that I made an advert in respect to land along the road. And it was not specific that the land was in along the road, but he said I made an advert in 2016. The picture he displayed was when we just emerged and we've already taken over Igbomo's boundary. There has been a dispute which they acknowledge, and the Supreme Court ceded that land to Igbomo owing to the fact that the historical antecedent proved that the land belongs to Igbomo community. And as a vice chairman, I will not come out here to lie to anybody. Any vice chairman who said he did not sell a single land, that vice chairman is a liar. And I think I have emphatically announced this time without number that I was a vice chairman and I sold land. Even when we were taken to Allege committee, I openly told Osaroida, I said I sold land in the committee. Why would I be lying? But believe you me today, I'm going to give you the honest truth. Let me begin to itemize and let me start one after the other. Please share this video. Share this video. Abalobaze yesterday said he refused to call because we saw ourselves in a dojis. He greeted me and I said, don't try me. This, which is true. You cannot be attacking me on social media on the basis of what you think in your mind. Then on ground you are laughing with me. No. If we are playing, let us be playing. If we are not playing, let us know that we are not playing. We cannot be living in pretense. On a daily basis, you go to line to try to destroy my image. Then on ground, you are telling me how far now. No. So that was why I shunned him and I said, do not greet me. If you greet me past like that, everywhere will spoil here. I have never come out on social media to tell everybody that I am so cool. I never tell anybody. I have never pretended to anybody. Even when I'm talking on Facebook, I will still tell you, I am not better than those people. I already try my best to be okay. I am not perfect. I am not Jesus. I am only doing what I'm supposed to do rightly. First, the boy who called Evans was never my PA in the first place. That boy was the PA to the chairman of Igbomo community. As of then, all true. In fact, I have said this before, and I'm going to repeat it again. For those who wants to be aware, the community is not far. Just take your vehicle, even if you are in abroad, you can send someone, go and investigate. I am telling you publicly, 65 to 70% of land developers in Igbomo community don't know me. I have never been to the bush to seize a single property from anybody. I have never done that. Now, that guy was the PA to the chairman. Then what happened? It was also true that when Mr. Jolly came to my community, he said he wants to buy a land. Through this Evans, before I go there, this man who called yesterday alleged that I made an advert in respect to land for sale. Then he not contacted Evans. I was the one who made an advert. You saw my advert. You saw my inbox. You didn't look for my phone number to say, no, you advertise the land. I want to buy. You contacted somebody. And now you are trying to manipulate the story because you want me to be involved. But let me tell you, I know where all this is coming from. And I will get there. There is a power tussle in the Igbomo community. And some set of persons are angry that have refused to take part. I will get there. It's one after the other. Because I get my own ability to defend myself. So when you allege me, I will come out to speak. Now, when the man came to the community, Mr. Jolly have somebody the excuse me, client. I don't start work this morning. Why you now? Okay, you have no ticket, you don't go to car. I bet you put that for push bar. Sorry, please. Now, what actually happened? That Mr. Jolly is a member, he was once a member of the All Progressive Congress, a senior member. As we speak today, he's a member of the PDP. The man came to the community. He wants to buy land. Which land? They had already showed him a land. It's like the land was 200 by 200. The man agreed to pay this. After a series of negotiations, the man agreed to pay the sum of 5.5 million. They brought the money to the community. In fact, as we speak, that particular land, the man has secured it. He has built it as we speak right now. So, within that transaction, it was over. I will not lie to anybody that I did not sell land. I have. Then, after like 3 months, when we demarcated the boundary, the new chairman as I then said this particular area has been earmarked for the youth secretariat. Very good. We needed the secretariat. No problem. Very good. After like 3 months or so, I saw somebody walking on the land fencing a would-be secretariat. And I asked, what did they happen for here? They said that chairman said the land for the man. Ordinarily, I do not have the right whatsoever to question the chairman in his authority. And I said, okay, no problem. I remain focused with my activities. God knows that until yesterday, that was when I confirmed the amount of money expended on that land. The land Mr. Jolly came to buy that was aware of, and which I will never deny. As we speak, for those who wants to be aware, come, it's on ground. I will take you to where the land is. I don't know how managed. Then you claim that they sold the land to you. I was aware. You were those who cooked the story to drag me in. They may tell you very well, but you were not able to comprehend it. Where you got from the initial stage was when you said that Evans, popularly known as Leteke, was my PA. He was never my PA. That was the PA to the new chairman. I was never aware of the transaction. In fact, the man said he called me. Was hello, you left to me on what ground? I don't even know this man now as we speak, apart from the surgery who came to the community to buy illegal land. In fact, as a vice chairman, the chairman, for those who wants to be aware, I can bring out the number of the secretary, although I did not tell him that I want to call him. So if I call him and place it on media, he may not want to speak. But for those who are interested to know, I can send his details to you for confirmation. I will speak clearly. I sold land in Igbomo, not compared to the land even some ordinary youth sold. Where did I get my own from? Then, as I see during when the government had not disbanded CD, I was getting development. What you people call a model today. In fact, I see many, I eat many. It was an administration, a legal administration at that. We were in charge of over 70,000 plots of land. I think if you still go to the community tomorrow, the community is there. Go and investigate to Sakuna. They will tell you. Now, that is the first segment. This man, as far as we are concerned, he never told me that he's going to buy that particular land. And I don't have the right whatsoever to now begin to question the chairman, why did you do it? I state this clearly. All through my regime, I did not slap a single person. If I have slapped you before, that as a vice chairman, I will just come to your side, come back on this media to say this is what was going to do to me. I was not aware of your transaction. If you want me to be part and parcel of your fight, you call me. Hello, my brother. That, in fact, let me tell you now, I never even knew that somebody somewhere bought this land behind the back. It was this Johnny that called me again to say, "No, comrade, Ibadomo, Otoreni ni whatever you allow." I said, "What?" I said, "Have you reached out to the youth chairman who sold the land to you?" He said, "No, he never see the youth chairman. They say he traveled out. That's the youth chairman is around. Let me send his phone number to you." I was the one who gave them the number. So reach out to the youth chairman. I was the one who gave Mr. Jolly the phone number. Call Mr. Jolly online. Mr. Jolly will tell you that I was the one who gave him the phone number to reach out to the youth chairman. I was called upon by AIT on this matter, and I told them point blank, I was never aware of any of this land transaction. And I'm stating this clearly. If the man who alleged thinks that Osakun of Woli is involved in this land matters, let him go to appropriate portal to submit a petition. In fact, the best place to go is to write an official petition to the state government. The state government, you need to use his followers as a scapegoat. If I am into it, I should be scapegoated. I was not aware that you want to buy land. You did not tell me. The only land you bought through us, it has been secured. You have built it. You did not tell me that you are going there again to buy other land. And ask the Mr. Johnny, if you want me to go and bring out Mr. Johnny's phone number, I'll bring it out, you call me. Mr. Johnny never approached me that he wants to buy the proposed community secretariat. I was not the one who proposed it. Now, in respect to the advert on land, as we speak, I sold a land personally along the road, and I regretted selling that land today as a result of afterthought. Why? The land I sold yesterday, as of today, is one of the most lucrative land. If I had invested on that land, I know what I'll be getting today. As at then, I was still having the same idea of community activity. Not until recently, when exposure gives us a little opportunity to understand the fact that you cannot eat your tomorrow for today. That is that in that regard. The only transaction I know about is the land sold to Mr. Jolly, and Mr. Jolly has secured that land. What did Mr. Jolly expect from me? You went, I don't know if it's Mr. Jolly or the other man who bought from the back. You bought a land at a cost of 12 million naira, according to you. I did not eat from it. I was the vice chairman. You did not call me. You saw my advert. You did not inbox me. You did not call me on phone. Then you are having problem now. You are saying I should come back to go and fight in the community. I was the vice chairman, and you paid 12 million naira. I did not eat a dime as a vice. The land grabbing cases that we are talking about in a good state. Nobody is paying us to be there. It is a voluntary contribution. It is a voluntary. The adjusted government did not commission us. Neither will I need not commission. But because of the passion and the love, and because of the fact that we are aware of the tricks, the whims and caprices of this set of communal land grabbers, we know the strategy. That was why we decided to come out to say, let us confront these people to the latter. That is that. Now, for the purpose of edification, even the first 2x2 that we sold to that particular, to Mr. John, I was not even the one who went to go and point that land. I was not even there. Ask everybody. Those who knows. I have never been at the front line in any land matters. That is not to say I did not benefit. If I say I did not benefit, it shows that I am ungrateful to the community and I am ungrateful to myself. And those who as well supported me to become the vice chairman of that community as a then. Now, what happened recently? When the regime was still going on before the elections, the youth chairman traveled out. The youth chairman of my community traveled out without my knowledge. Because at then, he was pocketly accusing me of trying to rebel his government, that I want to take charge. And I never have such intention. Why would I have a negative intention against a man? I was driving to my house. The first Mercedes Benz CLK that I was driving, Comrade Owenaze Jobu bought it for me. The Infinity Jeep FS35 that I own till tomorrow, Comrade Jobu Owenaze gave me the Infinity Jeep. But on a land transaction in our community, and as advice, they said, this one is for you. I picked it. I'm not an ungrateful person. So he traveled. On getting back, he was shocked that I never even smelled to get close to the position, even when he spent more than 6 months in abroad. I never even called a single penny to say, Dada is not around, come and make me the chairman. Then when he returned, he continued his administration. As at then, I had already walked to him to say, bros, as at now, I don't retire from this communal government. Because both small pikin, both always see you and always see you, all will be insulting you. I am not a community product. If not because of the fact that they came to my house to beg, I am not supposed to be a community until today I'm paying the price. I'm not a community product. It is the truth. But I was pressured into accepting that position. And thank God, I benefited the position as well. I cannot, as I have said before now, and I'm going to repeat it again. What I'm saying here is going to be the honest truth and nothing but the truth. Then later, after the activity, the youth chairman traveled again without my knowledge. He didn't tell me. And by then, we have already started elections. I now approached the community youth. And I told them, my dear brother, I am no longer in position. If I continue to fight for position now, it will look like a man who is carrying elephant and continue to use his leg to kick at it. Said no. So for now, I am okay. We have not even started this case of land grabbing. This is 2019. Yes, in early 2020. Because by 2019, I've already withdrew. The official statement was in 2020. Now, later on, we now started this land grabbing issue. The youth chairman came from abroad. For more than a week, he tried to reach out to me. He was not able to reach me. So one of the day I was chanced and I told him, check, I am around. Let's meet. We now met ourselves in one hotel called High Star. He asked, he now said, what is happening in the community before I came? I said, I will not lie to you. When you left, me I enter us. So for now, I not get updates. God knows, says since day God is now, I enter us. If not in this matter, and nobody good. I not get any call. I enter house. I not a drag for any position. And I will get to the state of Igbo community to be. There is a fight for position going on in the community. Yes. And the reason why I was going to is being mentioned. For this, nobody should insult Abat. For this. I don't blame Abat. But Abat did not know that he's working for some interest. He's not aware. To him, it's against land issue. But I want to tell him now, through this medium, please check your activities well. You are fighting for people when you don't know. I'm telling you about it. I will explain that. So when he came, we met at the hotel, and I said, my dear brother, he said, what is happening in the community? I said, as you enter us, now so me I enter us. He said, the Lord will fit to collect this position. I said, check, you are right. But to me, I know the position again. I cannot be fighting land grabbing in other communities and I'm perpetrating the same thing in my community. If they hear which year they want, what people want to, I am not a party to it, please. He does say he knows how to arrange his formation. I said, I have resigned. He now replied me by saying, if you say you have resigned, who did you submit your resignation letter to? I know I approved it for you that I am the vice. I said, no, I am not. That was how we left that particular meeting. I am not in any, some persons were there in any position. Now, I was surprised. How on earth? Landlord don't know how to take back. Landlord don't know how to take set. Landlord don't know how to take the money. Landlord don't know how to take enjoy. You want to drag me put? May God not let me get benefit. Not let me carry problem for what I know nothing about. If not the land will sell for you, who sell the land to that journey? I don't know this other man. They don't even package this man well. To say the package and well. If I don't make mistake, they don't say the take was my PA. Evans. They didn't package him well. So he made a mistake in that regard. Will I not deny my community? Now look at what happened. Now look at why I am being dragged into this. After all said and done, they were ever so long. Hello? Hold on. After all said and done, they were power tussle in the community. Already, Osagono, what is in Bush A, Bush B, Bush C? I don't withdraw. Who fed they say naim? Who they call say naim? I sat at the back. So that I will prevent today what did they happen so that they don't go hear waiting me talk inside. This party go come and say, hello, how about my brother? As I heard there now, the busy at the work, call me back. Call me back. Then, the elders of the community now called a meeting of the entire community and the youths. Because I am fighting land grab. If my community wants to hold a meeting, I will say I will not be there. I am enemy of my community. No. If somebody wants to buy a legitimate land today in my community, I know where to take them through. They want to buy land. We are not saying that the community no longer sell land. They sell. But it should be done rightly. When they call, that, in fact, I was on my bed. It was the immediate past secretary that worked in our regime that called me to say, that's the old meet. I ran there. On getting there, I noticed that they were confining on Kayele on Caesar in Oduwebe. I said, ordinarily, this position will make myself draw salary to it. People they should go put. They will nearly die, they don't come out. They will nearly die. They will say, hey, I don't agree. Labros in the real life video, the staff event the bomb. One with their own. This position, when I talk so, then they should go to remain. I single-handedly say, I don't do it again. Now, immediately, when they finish the celebration, I bought drinks. I bought drinks for all the youths. And I left. Now, where this is coming from, I know. But I want to be said. There are some set of group of persons who are now agreeing that Osagono Hodi refuse to be part. My future did not start from land. Nobody should come and drag me into communal matter. I saw land in the past. Me said that program will be the set to inside body. My brothers and sisters. That particular land where this man dey talk. And when you transfer money to them, he said they send somebody to me to the bank and not transfer the money. Was I there? I go here say you want pay 12 million naira. I don't go take. For coming to money from invest, I don't go gree take. Even if you don't tell me the venue, I go also you to know. I was not there. If you want to call on me to accept and to assist you, it's a different case. Don't cower me into it. And I want to state this clearly. This is not the kind of land grabbing that I fight. If you want me to get involved, you are a land person who fighting land grabbing. There's one happening in your community right away, please. Huh? Where? Two approach. One, I reach out to the appropriate I beg. Now my community with this. I have told them before, I want to say this again clearly. I said, if anything related to land grabbing come out in this community, go and confirm with us. I said, I will be the one to drag you. We cannot be dragging others when we are hiding us. But the approach adopted by this man, to me, is an aberration. And for those who packaged him, they did not package him very well. Calling Lekete Evans my PA. He was never my PA. That was the youth chairman's PA. Even till today, when I call him sometimes, I say, PA, he will say, I'm not the PA. Till date. This happens from 1 week ago. Say, I'm not the PA. I do not know the kind of loyalty that they expect from me. I gave 100% loyalty till I left. So, whoever is fighting for power, they should fight for their power. Leave me out of it. The one way we say together is somebody near them. We all will go and defend it. As a best, I don't know how that thing happen. Then the while I come and you come, me say, come. I can only come in as a man that want to fight land grabbing. And all the perpetrators will be brought to book. And not the other way around. I want to officially commend the Damasis. I want to commend the Damasis. He made a video yesterday. I was not able to watch the video. But what he said that the point was that we must grant Osakwano the right to fair hearing. I am not running away from where I stay. Oga, if I am party to those who sold land to you, track me out now. The land we sold to Mr. Johnny has secured it. Where you bought, it was the chairman that identified that area as the community secretariat. Maybe not me for fair or go sell herself. If to say me no say they not be secretariat. Before he even sell her, before say. I will not pretend here. Because from 2016 to late 2017, all what we did was legal. Because CATDA was not banned. It was illegal activities in Edo State. So, Edo people, anything I say here, it is the truth and nothing but the truth. And I have said, I'm not a party to any community position for now. in my community as a free-born indigene. I can be on John way tomorrow. If you reach my turn, I know say I know carry. For those who are beneath, and for those who understand community matters, you know what I'm talking about. I was shocked to say, I better tell Sabolokoni, say, leave my land. Why will you tell Sabolokoni to tell him to leave your land? I never stepped this my foot on your land. I never want to carry anything like bulldozer anything to your land. I know even you never been work for the first one day. Make I come and say, why you dey work? I no near your land at all. Then wetin you dey call me for? I no even know you wey dey come from abroad now. I no know you. I don't know wetin dem dey find from me. I know. Now I no talk say I don't know. This thing is from two angles. From the business angle, where we dey? One is from the business angle. Second, from the community angle. Vested interest thinks that with Ozagonokodi's synergy, they can achieve their aim. From the business angle, Ozagonokodi is merely a threat. But even if I will like real life, they are true. Real life. Even if you want to call me to assist you, you do not need to allege me. You, my brother that is calling that called from diaspora, the phone number that you are using now to reach to the youth chairman to discuss, ask Jolly who gave it to him. Now let me tell you, for those who are beneath, away Dion Army, elders of community cannot take decision. I will not say no, what you talk not correct. No, who be me? I cannot wait to be beaten out of power before I resign. I'm not a desperate person. So please, nobody should insult or attack about Obasa in this post. I have my reasons. Because even if he picked it to suit his need, but he was not privy to the right information. But the only place I will blame him is this. That masses, we are not in total agreement. He has been calling me since 3 days, according to him. I was not able to pick. It was this morning. Somebody called me, you don't see the video. And I seek for his number to reach out to him. So, when there is an opportunity to pick up something, to hit, don't be quick to hit. Investigate. Because when they don't enter media, it's enough to destroy the image of an individual. But this one, I was laughing since yesterday. Because who is going to equity must come with clear. Okay? If you can spend 12 million naira to buy land, you should be able to spend 2 million naira to get to crack all those who encroach into your land. Take decision. Get to me if I'm involved. You know you cannot even call me. You know you can't call me. That's the truth. You can't. The only reason why you are supposed to call me in the past is if you had approached me. Those are going to beg. More help me fight this matter. This one in your community, you have under your nose. I will evolve. But for now, you can't call me. But you cannot allege me wrongly. And you are not calling me again to assist you. No. The only call you can call me now is if you cannot even write a petition and have my name, you know I did not say to you. You know. You cannot even drag me in. You can't. Or are you going to forge the paper that I signed? The only document I signed was document given to Johnny, and he has built it. He has secured his property. If peradventure anybody wants to even go there, hello, Mr. Johnny, we'll diplomatically arrange everything. I don't believe in war. But for you to just come out to allege me wrongly and you want me now to assist you to do it, it will be difficult. I have no one record again. For those who understand my point, know this, that it's as a result of the intimidation that I choose to say no, I will not be party to it. Nobody's paying me to fight land grabbing. We are fighting it because we know our brothers and sisters, most of those in the diaspora, are suffering to make their resources. Nobody should begin to take an advantage of that. Now, social media summit finished in the afternoon. War starts in the evening. Why? Was that maybe the organized summit? Or was it the closeness to the government? Let me not cast aspersion. Let me not cast aspersion. We are all mature. So, my brothers and sisters around the world, I have stated my point clearly. I know nothing about it now. If I have the boy's phone number now, the man's phone number, I would have placed him on call. He said, when he blocked me. I don't even know you. How will I block you? Maybe you are using one of these studios accounts to talk on my page, and I block you. You have never told me anything in respect to land. I don't even know. I'm not saying that for you. I not even call you one day. Mr. Jolly stays in Benin. Mr. Jolly knows how to get me. Mr. Jolly, on a daily basis, we meet in the SSG's house. Jolly has never called me because he knows who sold land to him. The only call he called me was when he said, hey, David, take the phone number, reach out to the leader. That was all. So I was shocked now to see that I've been dragged into all this. Please share this video. Share this video. Share this video. May God continue to bless you all. And for those who actually believe in me, somebody said, why did you call? You're not about to call. No. See, I am not an introvert. Hello, please, I'm on live. I'm on live. You dey say make I help her out. Na true you talk. I for fit help her out, bros. This my brother dey call me from that. I for fit help her out, bros. Even you wey dey call me, I not too know you like that. But thank you for calling me from it. Good. But bros, you know why I no go fit help for this matter? I dey talk am public. I no dey pretend. I'm not a pretender. If you want me to, you say you take call me now. Hello, comrade, see the one wey I dey. Alpha. We go come in, we go talk. Now we say you want to bring me down. That I still going to help. If I do that, I'm a goat. Go and fight your property yourself. Do not drag me in. I hear you. Good. Boss, yes. I don't tell you that. You are very right. All of us will be human beings. When they do you something, it will pay you. You see, what did this man do so? He paid me reach the bone man. I not sell that for you. I not the way you buy. I not bring you come. I not call you. I not see $1 for your money. You not give me. But when you get issue now, you say, tell us I'm going to put it. Tell us I'm going to put it. Was that your party to it? Boss, yes. Yes, that's what I explain to you now. They buy two different lands, according to me. The one way that they are wealth, the man not secure. The one way not concern me. Will you force me? Simple. The man don't even build them. He did that. For those who want to be aware, come and see. My brother, now you wait here. Now they on media. I'm on live now. Thank you very much for calling me, bro. Oh, I greet you, bro. You too much. So that is the point. Thank you, sir. That is the point. All of us will be human beings. He go pay you to when somebody needed your help. You first go tarnish your image, then you come knock on the head. Make you think am now. We be human being. E no get the time I take near Jesus. Even when they eat for the church Jesus Christ, Papa has to bazaar. Jesus Christ verse on them. He scatter everywhere. Not to talk of me wey be ordinary human being. It pains to the bone marrow to see that you are alleging me for what I know nothing about. I know where they cook am. I never wan bring many information. But if no blame outsider, I want to tell you today, don't blame any outsider. Those who expected me to say, I remain the best, I don't agree. See, I not dey again. You know, I not dey again. I don't true. I do in the past. I don't true. If there are new ones, let them continue with if elders of the Oba not to say elders not get right. Elders choose who they say they find. They should carry on. And let me be. So this is the message. I want to tell you, I have time for this. I will keep responding where necessary. Now to that man, nobody will dey beg something wey you no dey hear. To that man, because of the number of calls I have received since yesterday, I will involve on your matter. But first, you must come out to first of all apologize to me for alleging me wrongly. Bring her come office. One minute. Wait. Hello, bros. Hello. Hello. You don't like Yahoo Bank. Yes. Open of coming. Before. As fast. I don't want anyone here. Nobody will be beg. We not here. Have a seat. Nobody will be beg. We not here. I know one here. I will get involved. But first, he must come to apologize to me. When you were buying, I was not there. When you were paying, I was not there. When you were building, I was not there. When you were doing everything on that land, despite the fact that I did not eat a dime as a vice chairman on that land, did I ever come there one day to say, stop it? No. Let me seek the consent of the past secretary of the community. If he allows me to bring out his phone number, I will do that. Excuse me. Person no dey carry come, you no fit spoil my name. Lala. I no say I good, I no good, but I dey try small small. I know the secretariat. I dey live now, but I no wan put your phone or your voice on live. But if you request say I put am, I go put am. Hello? I say I dey live now. I no wan put your voice on live. But if you say make I put am, I go put am. Okay, good. My brother, secretary, abeg make I put you on live, abeg. Were you aware of any transaction about the former secretariat wey dey say? Good. May I put you on speaker? As the secretary of the community, were you aware of any land transaction in respect to that former secretariat?
No, I was not aware.
Okay. I know we were aware of one particular land that we sold to Mr. Jolly. Apart from that, were you aware of any other land transaction in respect to Mr. Jolly? Eh?
I was never aware. I was never aware.
Good. Now, my honorable secretary, sir, I was shocked yesterday online. There was an attack on my person. If this man wants us to assist, he should have called me diplomatically.
Yeah.
But as we speak today, sec, God is looking at you, you're a pastor. When they were building that particular secretariat, did we ever, or let me not say, we did not ever went to that site as a result of anger to say stop work because I was not aware?
No, you were in fact, whoever that alleged you, just alleged you for wrongly because you were never there. You would have mentioned I was never there.
Thank you very much. Okay. So, yes, I can hear you.
So whoever is alleging you, just alleging you for not to take it and that is, I was trying to call the chaos in the community. So you were never there at all. Who might say that you take it right now? I was never there.
Okay. Now they want to drag me in. I know where all this is coming from. Now, all because I cannot be fighting land grabbing in another community and come to my own community to begin to say I'm in position. Now, I want to say this. Let me assume that I lied to everybody on social media. And now, I want to say this. Did anybody chase me away from power? Was I not the one who came out to say, you?
Exactly. As a living somebody that you are, like me, you understand, we actually see that nobody can pick us away from the situation. You understand me? Instead, you able to other people to also exercise their own authority and their ability. You get me? So nobody ever put you away from the situation. You willingly drop your position.
Thank you very much, Honorable Secretary. Thank you. Now, the man I just called now was the secretary of the community under my regime. Thank you. This is much I have to say. Thank you, Secretary. This is the much I have to say. I will come back again if there are any other need. There's any other need for me to come on. For now, let me do my job. Get it clearly. I know nothing about the land. And if that man really wants my assistance, let him come formally. Call me. So I'm going to hold this. For now, I am assuming that I'm not aware, because you cannot cow me into fighting a fight that I know nothing about. Thank you very much. I'm going to hold him. Okay, somebody said I should explain the signature part. Mr. George, you are a man I respect too much. I will do that for your sake, sir. Now, I have said it before. This man who is alleging me, I don't even know him. The man we sold the land to was one Mr. Jolly, which my secretary just confirmed. Mr. Jolly. That land is separate from this land that he's talking about now. That land was about 2 by 2. Well, the cost was 5.5 million. I signed on that land. The youth chairman signed. The secretary signed. And some other persons in the community signed. That was the paper they displayed. It was the same Mr. Jolly that went to go and buy this other one. I was not there. He did not call me. He did not consult. And they are not calling me on the matter. I have no business whatsoever with that. So thank you very much. This is my explanation in respect to that. For those who have not seen this video, help me to share it. Let it go viral. I'm Osakuna Holding. I want to face my business. As you can see, one of my outstanding secretaries is here. Greet the audience.
Good morning.
Yes, we are ready for the job, the day's job. So for now, we are focused. I want to say very big congratulations to the outstanding personalities who organized the social media summit. We already know that there will be fights immediately after the summit. That's one. And I want to say thank you to all those who patiently waited to hear my own story. I'm Osakuna Holding. And for those who have been calling me, sorry, I did not pick your call because I was on live. You can start calling me now. I will pick. And if you want to hear from me, I'm ready to express my opinion in respect to this issue. Thank you and bye for now.
All right. Thank you, my people. Good morning once again from here in the United Kingdom, and good afternoon, good evening, depend on your region over there. Yes, now the land grabbing case where alleged to Comrade Stanley Osazosa Konokodi, now I can explain so. So as we end this one, we'll come back again because there are many responses on this particular case. They concern this land grabbing. So we like make we carry all of them out, tally how everything starts. And in the explain inside now, whatever that you guys think, let us know in the comment section. What you think about your own explanation, let us know. As now, no say land grabbing issue, now very serious case for those states. Now very, very serious one. So Congress Stanley, according to the way they talk so, he say he don't know anything about that at all. So we go still continue to bring more videos to you so that everybody can join here together to pass the judgment. And nobody is exempted. When you are guilty, and you cannot be exempted from this kind of crime. But he don't come out now, talk and say he not get hand for this case at all. So we'd like to hear from the other party again to know how this whole thing starts. My people agree to now. Let me look at the comment section. Okay, we can see Mommy Diaspora in the building, mother of all. Good morning to you. We can see Prince Omori F.A. right there. Good morning to you. Thank you very much for joining. Cares OS, thank you very much for joining. Thank you, my people. Cannot really acknowledge everybody. There's a lot of people here. John Tony is right there. Mr. John C. Shadasia, I see you. Shala David, I see you. Good morning, my people. Join us again. We are coming back again on another story where Comrade Stanley Osaze was asked questions again. I want to still listen to that one because this matter, so they gather all the information together to know where the matter they come from. Okay, President Do say I too believe the men. Okay, which of them you believe for this? I say men. If na man you talk, or just mention the name, the one where you believe on. I too believe the men. Now I read for there, I couldn't understand what that means. Obasui, Obas, good morning to you from America. Okay, yes, they greet you back from United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Thank you, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Please help us to share, hit the like button. We'll come back again later on. Prince, I see you right there. That's Prince Omori F.A. Thank you. I thank you all. Help us to share. Let us come back again later on. In the next 20 minutes, I'll be back here again on the continuous case we concern this matter. So more analyze them together. At the moment, now I'm sorry that we cannot pick calls because there are more videos. The previous one where I break yours now, I feel I not 50 pick calls. That one we concern able. And this one now, I not 50 pick calls because once we start the pick calls now, we'll stay here for the whole day and I can't bring the other video here anymore. So let me bring the other video here. Maybe the last video, we cannot talk on all of them. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. I'm